Why is there a movie about just Equalizer Joseph Gordon-Levitt riding a bike? Why did they try and make that badass?
40-Year-Old Virgin almost didn't happen. Like, it was almost shut down within 2 days because the producers thought Steve Carell looked like a serial killer.
I can see it because Steve Carell is a fantastic actor and he is terrifying when he wants to be. And I can only think of that scene in The Office where I think it's Dwight goes out of the office for like reasons that like Michael doesn't like, and he's interrogating him, and they just have this like slow panning shot of Michael Scott with like a face like thunder. So where'd you go? I went to the dentist. What's your dentist's name? Crentist. Crentist the dentist. And like, it's fucking terrifying.
It's funny that you mentioned that because one of the compromises they made to keep the movie going was that Universal hired a special editor to make him look less creepy.
How does that feel if you're Steve Carell?
Right.
When you get hired for this movie and then 2 days later production shuts down, you look like a fucking serial killer, mate.
The only scene that they'd filmed basically was like him riding the bike at the beginning, and they're just like, no, that guy on that bike is a serial killer. We are not. This movie can't happen. I don't care how much we've sunk into it.
That's incredible. How badly do you have to ride a bicycle for people to think you're like a murderer? I want to know, how do you ride a bike looking like a murderer? And presumably there's a clip right now of Steve Carell riding a bike like a murderer. So if you ever see anyone out there, folks, riding a bike like that, fucking turn tail and run. Actually, don't even bother running because they're going to catch you because you're on a bike.
There's a movie that hasn't been made yet. A serial killer that's on a bike, and like all the chase scenes are just on bikes. There's a movie called Premium Rush, I think, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he is a bike messenger, and he keeps getting to points where it's like an intersection, and there's like a bunch of cars going, and the movie stops and freeze frames. He's assessing his options, so it'd be like if he goes forward, he gets plowed to death by this car, and they show it, or if he takes a left, he also dies, but if he takes a right and he does this, and so we're supposed to think that he's like the greatest cyclist of all time.
That's like if the guy from Equalizer rode a bicycle. Do you know when he has like those moments where he just sees all the shit in the room? He's like, okay, here's the things I can beat someone to death with, but on a bicycle.
Right. It is exactly that type of scene. It's so funny. But it's just delivering a package.
It's so someone can get his fucking Uber Eats delivery 30 seconds quicker. Just wait in traffic.
At some point, Michael Shannon decides to attack him because he...
Please tell me he's also on a bike.
I don't think so. That's what we need, is we need a Premium Rush sequel with Michael Shannon on a bike, chasing Joseph Gordon-Levitt on a bike.
I need to see it. And they're doing like Akira slides and Moomin Rider combos to everybody, and just there's nothing anyone can do about it. And meanwhile, you just see like a view from a skyscraper, and it just keeps smash cutting to like Run Lola Run or something of like guy looking like, where's my fucking subway order getting here?
You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now because I wonder if it made any money. This may surprise you, but it bombed.
Are you saying that this movie couldn't deliver?
Oh man.
Anyway, Steve Carell looked like a murderer. Good for him. I guess for not looking like a murderer in the end.
But that's the thing, right? Because there's, I was looking it up, there's like this whole genre of YouTube video of recutting the 40-Year-Old Virgin to look like a horror movie. So it's still in there. Like, the producers were not wrong. He definitely comes across as a serial killer, just not enough to cancel the movie and or make it not a success, I suppose. One of the things they probably got wrong, although I don't know, is they thought Paul Rudd was too fat. So they forced him to lose like 20 pounds or something. Which is...
Oh yeah, like let's just smash cut now to a clip of Paul Rudd and Ant-Man at 50 years old, looking more shredded than a box of shredded fucking wheat.
And maybe it's from this movie. Maybe that turned his life around.
He got called fat by the same person who called comedian Steve Carell a murderer. That's all. That just seems like a producer had it in for people that day. Yeah, like, do you know when someone's in a bad mood and they just insult everybody?
He just walks on set, fat, like serial killer. We're shutting it down.
Yeah, we shut it down. I'm not having any of this.